how to use a secured credit card. This is going to be pretty quick and easy. So with secured credit cards, just in case you're new here and you don't understand what a secured credit card is, a secured credit card is a card that was invented by institutions to help people build up their credit. It helps you build up your credit history, and of course it helps you improve your credit score. Now, the purpose of the secured credit card is to help people understand, basically, it's like training wheels for a bike. That's the easiest way to put it. Before, you don't just start off riding a bike and just riding and falling. You can, but the training wheels help you. It help you with the pattern of riding a bike and the pedaling and the steering. That's what the training wheels help with. So a secured credit card, the way I view it, is basically like the training wheels for a regular unsecured card. Unsecured cards are cards with credit limits that the banks give you. The difference between that card and a secured credit card is the secured credit card, your credit limit comes from your deposit. So let's say your deposit is $300, right? More than likely, your credit limit is going to be $300. Now, why I said more than likely, because sometimes banks do have special offers. I had this before, where if you pay $300, they give you a $500 credit limit for your secured credit card. That happened to me, so I can't say it's always your credit limit is what your deposit is, because that's not always the case. Sometimes, especially if you have a personal bank, your personal bank may give you an offer like that. But for the companies like the financial institutions like Discover and places like that, and Capital Ones and things, normally how it works is your credit limit is going to be whatever your deposit is. So let's say, as I stated, your deposit is $300. That's going to be your credit limit. Now, let's get into how to use the secured credit card. This is the correct way. With utilization is the percentage of how much you spend of your credit limit. So let's say your credit limit is $300 and you spend $300 of that $300. That means that you're using 100% of your utilization. Let's say you spend $150 of that $300. That means you're using 50% of your utilization. Let's say you spend $30 of that $300. That means you're using 10% of your utilization. And that 10% is where you want to be. You want to be there or below. You do not want to go above that 10%, especially when you're using a secured card. Now, if you have a regular credit card that's not secured, you can do as you please. I would advise you to still stay under that 20%, 10% range, especially if you want your score higher. But it's up to you. You can do whatever you want once you get an unsecured card. Now, like I said, personally, I tell my clients to stay under the 15, 20%, 10% range, depending on where their score is. You have to be smart. You don't want to be too high on utilization. But with utilization, the lower your utilization, the better it is. The better it is for your score. So keep that in mind. The lower your utilization on your credit card, the better. So when it comes to these secured credit cards, you're not going to really worry about your credit limit. That's not why you have this card. Remember the end goal. You have the credit card, the unsecured card, to build up your credit. That's the key. Building up your credit. That's what you care about. You don't care about, oh man, I got a $300 limit and I can't go out and buy a $250 pair of sneakers. This is crazy. You don't care about that. That's not why you have the card. So when you put your money down for this secured credit card as your deposit from your bank account, just look at it as money that's going to disappear for a year. That's how you view it. Like money that you're just giving away for a year and you'll get it back after that year. But do not look at it as money that's yours, because it's not yours anymore. For that year, that money does not belong to you. It belongs to that financial institution. If it's with Discover, that money belongs to Discover. If it's with Capital One, that money belongs to Capital One. Whoever you're deciding to go with for your unsecured credit card, that's who the money belongs to for at least a year until your card graduates. So you want to keep your spending under 10% of whatever your credit limit is. So like I said, you got that $300 credit limit, keep your spending under $30 a month, $30 or less a month. You know, that's, you can use it on some gas or something, but keep it low, keep it under that 10%. Same thing for $500. If you got a $500 credit limit because you put down a $500 deposit, keep it under $50 a month. And what you want to do every single month is pay whatever you spend off. If you spend $30, pay it off. If you spent $50, pay $50 off. Whatever is the total amount that you spent the previous month, pay it off the next month. And this is going to establish your credit. It's going to help you build up your credit score. And it's also going to tell the banks that you're responsible. And when you show them that you are responsible, eventually what they're going to do is they're going to graduate your credit card. So they're going to graduate your unsecured credit card into a regular secured credit card. That's what graduation is, when your card leaves the secured status and goes to an unsecured status. And at the end of that, and when you do graduate, they'll send you a congratulations email or mail, whichever way you decide to receive your billing. And then you get your deposit back. They'll let you know, we're sending you your deposit back. And honestly, as someone who started from the bottom with this, that's a great feeling to know that your card graduated. Not only that, in the process, you're seeing your credit score go up. Not only that, you know that you're establishing credit, and then you get your money back at the end of it. Is nothing better than that. Now, there are ways to avoid not getting your money back and not having your credit card graduate, and that's being reckless with the secured credit card. Do not be reckless with it. Don't go putting high utilization on your secured credit card, because it will not graduate. In order to have your card graduate and graduate on time within that year's time frame, do as I say, with the 10% or less. Yeah, you can go a little higher, but I always say 10% or less is the safe space to almost guarantee that you get your money back. And make sure you pay it off every month. If you do those two things, I can't guarantee, but I could almost guarantee that your card will graduate within a year's time frame and you'll be getting your money back. Do not be reckless with a secured credit card. Remember, it's the training wheels towards you getting the training wheels off and having the real thing. Take your time, be smart with your spending, and just look at that money as, oh, it's not mine anymore, it belongs to the bank. And be smart with it. You have a year. You have up to a year. Be smart with it. Remember, this is to build up your credit score. It's not for anything else but that. It's not to show off. It's not to book hotels and pay for flights. It's not for that, unless you just put like $10,000 down as your secure deposit or something. But other than that, it's to build your credit, and keep that in mind. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I thank you for listening.